It's 11:46 on September 17th, 2014. We're in Drumheller, Alberta, and we're just spending the morning meeting up with some more Canadian cousins. Right now, she's just driving us around the town of Drumheller. This was the area in that book I mentioned in the very first Canadian vlog. The Alberta Badlands, famous for its many dinosaur finds and fossils of all sorts. And as you will probably notice in this, they are very proud of the reptiles or birds, if you're that sort of person, in their history.
All because it has to be registered in the United States. So, can't buy a new vehicle down here. Okay, so this time Tyler wanted us to look for a little quad. Put them up a couple of years ago. It's really windy up on the ridge there. I thought maybe we'd get some. They're paying out good money for, you know, the farmers for that piece of land that they use, but they really quite fascinate me. I like them. And then there's one behind the hill. You can just see the blades coming up.
Yeah.
At $100,000 on windmills, and he didn't even live in anywhere close. So that was a pretty sweet deal for him.
14:45 now, and we've gone to their house where we are just hanging out, looking at pictures, etc.
It's a beautiful drive over. Oh, I just love all that farmland and rolling hills. Reminded me quite a bit of Iowa, but oh, really? There it's all corn. Oh yeah, but yeah. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Domino. And you know, from the corner this way, it's all our land on both sides of the road.
Head over there, I guess.
This thing here, it just brings it into the combine.
Okay.
Like it's bringing it into the combine, and where it separates the heads from the rest of the straw and that is underneath here where we're setting. and it's a big cylinder with rasps on it, and this is what it looks like when it's coming into the hopper. Yeah. Got between 4 and 5 inches of real wet, heavy snow. It took the crops right flat, so it's a nightmare swathing it. Normally we wouldn't be putting it through the swather. Normally there's a header that's up in the yard there that goes on the combine, cutting it right off the stalks and then into the combine. My other son is going to be coming out clay, so you can ride over there and see how that works over there. Okay, bye.
It's now 22:22. After a bit of riding on the combine and then going on the grain truck to see how all that worked, which you just saw, we returned to the house and visited with the relatives. How these ones are related to us is the same as the last, technically. Second cousins twice removed for me. Her husband's father was the brother of the mother of our relative in Edmonton, Cousin Sharon. Anyway, we visited with them, 2 of their sons, their aunt, who would also be a second cousin twice removed, and one of their sons' wives, whose first cousin is Ryan Peake, keyboardist and backup vocalist for the band Nickelback. So to sum that up, my third cousin once removed's wife's first cousin is in Nickelback. Pretty impressive, huh? Anyway, I'm gonna get to bed now. 2 notes of random stuff before I retire, though. Firstly, the mosquitoes are really bad here. Not sure you can see it really. Maybe tell that it's swelled up pretty good. Secondly, I'm not sure what's happening with my mustache. The beeswax seems to have ceased holding it. It only lasts maybe an hour or 2 before it starts to fray. Maybe it's just the dry Canadian air, or maybe I'm not using enough or something. I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. It was an awesome day, and I greatly enjoyed listening to farmer people talk back and forth about farming things, as well as swapping stories of our travels and their travels, and just general stuff that you talk about. But it was a very long day, and I'm glad to be getting to bed here on their property, which is kinda in the middle of nowhere, which to me is the best place to be. V out.
Stuart Jr. lives on the farm with us. He was the first recipient in Canada to have an open heart surgery when he was 12 years old. I think he was 12. And he's still alive today. He's just about 70. So he'll be 70 in October. Halloween, actually.